Stick around to see why you as a woman should serve your man and you as a good man should be served. Let's listen.
Listen, if it bothers you that another woman is good to her man and you think she's being too good to her man, I just want to know why. Because the woman that you're talking about happens to be someone that a man is treating like a queen. She's had his babies, he's good to their children, he pays their mortgage, he makes sure nobody goes without anything they need. And if he can't do it, he will find a way to have it done so his family is provided for, is taken care of, and he's good to his wife. He keeps that romance going. Now, he's not perfect, but neither is she. The point is, what they're doing works for them. So don't go talking negative about their relationship. Get one of your own, okay? Maybe
Okay.
that's the problem. I love you. Be well.
So this lady's name is Kimmy Reed. Shout out to this lady right here. She got that mom type of vibe. I feel like I can have a real good like conversation like I'm talking to my mom. So shout out to her. And I love what she said at the end. She said, "Get one of your own." And I think that's the problem, Miss Kim, is that they don't know how to get one of their own because some of these women, and you'll have some combative women in all shapes and colors, but when we talk about some black women that are just loud and belligerent, and quality guys aren't don't want to deal with that. And growing up, grew up in a two-parent household. Both my parents, yeah, my parents are still married. Thank God. They've been married for well over 20 years, and they'll both tell you like marriage isn't easy, right? Like, and people that have been married a long time, they'll tell you that's what they're gonna tell you. It's not this Disney fairy tale. Like, it's not easy, but it's worth it. That's what people that have been married for a long time will tell you. And I grew up watching my mom always making sure my dad had what he needed, food wise and everything, so he could perform to the best of his ability through the work he did to bring food to the table, right? She always made sure that he had everything he needed. Everything, every time, every day, like clockwork. And most of these modern women, they don't have the desire to do that. And like she said so elegantly, the way that man is treating that woman, why shouldn't she be doing that? Right? He's like she said, I mean, that was my dad. That was my dad. If we needed something, we never went without. Just like she said, I grew up. We weren't wealthy and we weren't poor, right? God is good. Thank God. We never went. My sister and I never went hungry, right? But we weren't silver spoon either, right? We understood the value of a dollar. My dad made sure that we had what we needed, and my mom was there. It's the male female dynamic is in a marriage raising kids when the traditional roles are in place. It's absolutely it's beautiful. It's harmony. Now a lot of these women nowadays are trying to have their own thing going on, but what I want to stress is that there are still women out here that do want to do the homemaker thing. I mean, they just do, and will have no problems doing certain things that a lot of women nowadays look down on. I've heard from afar certain women say, "Oh, look at her, just mumbling," and just it's always just a group. They're always unattractive. It's always a group of unattractive women being all chatty Cathy, right? And Oh, look at her. Why is she doing that? Oh, she's a slave. Look. Oh, why is she making him his plate? He has legs. Why can't he get up and make a plate? And this, you'll hear that. Now listen. I listen. I'm a very observant person, so a lot of times, like, I'll just listen from afar. You won't even know I'm listening on your conversation. I'll just be sipping on a little. I'll just be sipping on a little. But I'm listening. I'm listening. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there are women that will happily do that. I mean, when I look at like my ex, I'll be brutally honest here. Like, I remember the first time, like, I was like, she cooked and I was like gonna make my plate, right? And she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I was just gonna make a plate." She was like, "No, please go sit down. Please go sit down. I'm gonna bring it to you." And I was like, "Right on, right on, cool." And there'd be times where we'd be eating or something, and I'd be watching a movie, and then I would get up to get a napkin or something. She's like, "What do you need? What do you need? What do you need, baby? Poppy, what do you need?" Oh, I'm not gonna get it all. I'm not gonna get into all that. What do you need? What do you need? And I'm just gonna get a paper towel. I'm just gonna get a little refill or something. And she would put her plate to the side and get up and go get it for me. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for that. But she understood the type of humbly, she understood the type of caliber of man that I am. We love a traditional gal, don't we, fellas? And obviously, I was doing my thing. I treated her very well, right? I treated her very well, and just like how she didn't want me to serve myself when I was with her, I didn't want her to open doors for herself when she was with me. Reciprocation. That's what it's all about. I told her, "Hey, when you're with me, I don't want you to open the door. I don't want you to open the car door. I don't want you. I don't care if it's a freaking hole in the wall gas station. Don't open the door." That's what it's all about. And when you're dealing with a woman that doesn't play all these extra games that these modern women play, when it's just very clear cut, she treats you well, you treat her well, it's good, right? Like, it's just good, man. I'm talking to another girl right now, just a sweetheart. Like, it doesn't take much to keep us men happy. It just doesn't. But a lot of women have an issue with it. So, if women watching this, I want to tell you just quickly that if you treat a man right, he will absolutely he'll run through walls for you, man. Men love hard. Men love hard. When we really care about women, we love hard as hell. I know a lot of guys in this space don't want to admit that, but I will. We love hard as hell. We just do. So if you're doing your part, Miss Lady, you're not gonna have to worry about anything. Obviously I'm talking about a certain caliber of man, right? Not these. Like, if you're talking to a dude, he's still living with his mom. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, that's your fault. Like, if you're talking to a guy that still doesn't have anything positive going on with his life, but dudes that are really out here, dudes that are really like on their purpose, that are really grinding, that are busy, that are goal oriented, driven, provider, protector types will absolutely run through a wall for a good woman. That's why I say, fellas, stay away from these modern women, man. I'm telling you right now. Like, what I've noticed, fellas, is that a lot of these good girls, bro, aren't even on social media. Now, see, these guys in this space don't want to talk about that. Okay? Now, and I've told y'all before in the past, I'm not a big, huge, like, dating app. Like, I don't look at dating apps as gospel. There are some very attractive women out here just in the real world, okay, They might have a social media account posting pictures of their dogs, or maybe they have one to browse TikToks or something like that. But a lot of these good girls, man, more traditional types aren't even on social media, bro. They're not even on social media, man. You got to get out there in these spaces, man. But y'all got to know where they're at. Y'all don't know where they're at, man. Y'all don't know about the garden clubs. Y'all don't know about the book clubs. Y'all know. I'm giving away too much. I'm giving away too much, man. But shout out to Miss Kim Reed. Big salute to her. Women, there's nothing wrong with catering to your man. Okay, this guy will literally die for you if somebody breaks into the house. You can't serve him a plate. It's your favorite Texan here, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you enjoy. God bless. My rooster behind me, little Roos. We'll see you on the next one.